Former undercover cops of Reddit, what is the craziest thing you had to do to not blow your cover? I know a guy who often went undercover as a junkie. He was committed. He'd stop showering for a while before a gig and piss on his tracksuit before going into work. He was so good that he managed to get the same dealer convicted twice in the space of a year and they never suspected he was the rat. He had multiple police records under different names too. Not very exciting, but a guy that worked with me was going to this biker bar frequently to get in with a gang. Drug related. He didn't want to get hammered and do something stupid, so he would take his beers into the bathroom with him, dump out half and fill it with water. My co-worker, who is the highest level of UC in Canada pretty much, did what many consider as the biggest thing you can do undercover. He went to jail undercover to get an inmate to confess a murder. Took him about 6 months. Not even the guards knew he was a cop. This was about 15 years ago and he still claims he hasn't heard his real name since then. And his mail and car is registered to the station. Pretty neat stuff. I know a guy, retired police officer, who works as an investigator of crooked doctors. He dresses up in disguises and is given a fake name to use. He goes into doctors' offices and tries to find out if a doctor who is suspected of overprescribing narcotics is legit or not. He told me a story about a time he went in to see a dentist about a minor toothache and walked out of there with a prescription for Percocet and Dilaudid. He says there are plenty of legit doctors out there, but there are also a lot of careless ones who give in to their drug-seeking patients. My friend who was an undercover cop said that multiple times he had to let himself be arrested to not blow his cover. Like when a sting was going down or whatever, instead of being like, hey, I'm a cop, he would get arrested along with everyone else. My father worked for NCIS. He told me about an incident where his guys set up a sting to bust some drug suppliers who turned out to be local police setting up their own sting. They figured it out when they tried to bust each other.